Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today we are on the final day of a 10-game road trip. The Cubs have gone 5-4 so far on this road trip. They have improved their record to 27-26, and they are 2 games off the pace in the National League Central. The Cubs are going to play Game 3 against the Brewers with a chance to pull out the brooms and sweep this one away. The Cubs are going to send Jonathan Loaiza out to the mound. He is making start number 11 of the season, 3-2 with a 4.56 ERA, 1.20 WHIP. And he will be opposed by Freddie Peralta, also making start number 11. He is 1-4 with a 5.15 ERA, 1.76 WHIP. The Cubs sending out lineup with Ian Happ leading off and playing left field today, and the switch hitter Happ giving Tauschman the day off. Other than that, pretty well standard lineup for the Cubs. I look at the Brewers, I see Pedro Florimon has been brought up to play shortstop for the Brewers today. Logan Morrison is over at first. Ben Gamble is out in right today. All kinds of changes for the Brewers lineup. Well, the roof is closed again today. Second straight day of rain in Milwaukee. It is 66 degrees. And let's play some baseball. Peralta is on the mound. The righty Peralta will face the switch hitter Happ batting from the right side. And let's get this game underway. Cubs come in at 27-26. Brewers coming in at 21-31. Cubs have taken 5 of 8 from the Brewers so far this season. Peralta looking for the sign, and here's the pitch. That is going to be a base hit for Happ. That's going to be extra bases. He rounds first, heading into second. He slides into second with a leadoff double. Nice piece of hitting there by Happ, coming up and swinging at the very first pitch that he saw. And now Dave Fletcher will be the batter with 1 out, runner in scoring position. 3-1 pitch to Fletcher. Here it comes. That is high, that is ball 4, and the Cubs are getting off to a fast start today. First and second, nobody out. And Chris Bryant, the batter, in the top of the first inning. 2-2 pitch to Bryant. He pops it up to center field. Kane is coming in. He is going to make the catch for out number 1. No chance to allow the runners to tag up in advance on that play. Baez now the batter with 1 out, runners on first and second. First pitch to Baez, and there is a double steal. And the runner is safe. The throw goes to third, and Happ has just stolen his first base of the season. Fletcher followed him with a stolen base of second. Cubs now have 1 out, runners on second and third with some aggressive base running out there. 1-2 pitch. That's going to be a base hit to right field. 1 run is in. The next runner comes around third. He is into home. He is safe. Baez and Fletcher, Happ and Fletcher both score on the Baez double, and the Cubs lead 2-0 in the top of the first inning. Shaw will now bat against Peralta with Baez standing on second and 1 out. First pitch to Shaw. That is popped up to center field. Kane heading over toward right center makes the catch for out number 2. Baez still hanging out there on second base, waiting for somebody to drive him in. Contreras now the batter with 2 outs. 1-2 count on Contreras. Strike 3 looking. Contreras heads back to the dugout. Contreras strikes out for out number 3. The Cubs do score 2 runs on 2 hits in the top of the first inning, going to the bottom of the first of a 2-0 Cub lead. Jonathan Loaiza is going to face Lorenzo Cain, the Brewers leadoff hitter. Full count to Cain. Here is the pitch. That is a base hit down to the right field corner. Hayward is chasing, but he is going to have to get it from the wall. Cain slides into second with a leadoff double of his own. And the Brewers, trying to mirror the Cubs' success in the top of the first, they have their leadoff hitter on with a double. And now Pedro Florman will bat. With nobody out, runner on second. 1-1 pitch. Grounder to third. Bryant has it. Looks Kane back to the bag and then throws to first for out number 1. Yelich now the batter. Runner on second. 1 out. 1-1 pitch to Yelich. That's going to be a base hit into center field. The runner, Kane, is coming around third. He is going to slide in safely to home, and Yelich has an RBI single. Cubs now lead 2-1. Morrison now the batter with 1 out, 1 man on. 2-2 pitch to Morrison. That is hit high out to right center field. That is going to be a home run as Bernie heads down the slide. And Loaiza has allowed a 439-foot home run to Morrison. That is going to make this a 3-2 Brewer lead. There is now 1 out and nobody on base, and Navarez is the batter. 0-2 count to Navarez. That is strike 3 looking. Navarez tried to hold up. The umpire punches him out. Urias now the batter with 2 outs and nobody on base. 2-2 count to Urias. Popped up to center. Almora coming in, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Brewers score 3 runs on 3 hits, and we go to the top of the second inning of a 3-2 Brewer lead. Well, the Cubs' work isn't done yet. They're going to have to come back in this game if they expect to win. Hayward is going to lead off the top of the second inning. Full count pitch to Hayward. Hayward pops it up in foul territory. First baseman Morrison makes the catch for out number 1. Almora now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch to Almora. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Peralta got Almora with a slider, and now Jonathan Loaiza will bat with 2 outs. 0-2 count to Loaiza. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Peralta records 2 strikeouts. The Cubs go down in order in the second. We go to the bottom of the second inning of a 3-2 Brewer lead. Ben Gamble will be the leadoff hitter for the Brewers. Bottom of the second inning. 3-1 count from Loaiza. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Gamble is heading down to first. The Brewers have their leadoff hitter on in the second inning. Eric Sogard now the batter with nobody out. Runner on first. 1-2 count to Sogard. Strike 3 called. Nice pitch right there by Loaiza, throwing the fastball at 95. And now Peralta will be the batter. Runner on first, 1 out. 0-1 pitch. There's a bunt. Loaiza reacts quickly. Nobody is covering second base, and Loaiza throws it away. He throws that ball down the right field line. Peralta goes to second. Gamble goes to third on the error. And now Loaiza has to pitch with second and third and 1 out, and the top of the Brewers lineup coming up again. Full count pitch to Kane. Here it comes. That is a liner. It is right at the first baseman, Shaw, and he makes the play, and then they throw the ball to second and double off the runner. Line drive double play to end the inning, and Loaiza escapes further damage. We go to the top of the third of a 3-2 Brewers lead. Ian Happ now the batter. He has come all the way back around to lead off the third inning. Full count pitch to Happ. Here it comes. Ball 4. Happ is walked. He heads down to first. Peralta walks the leadoff hitter, and now Fletcher will bat with nobody out. 2-0 count to Fletcher. That is going to be a base hit into center field. No, that is a diving play by, oh man. Kane makes another excellent defensive play. I thought for sure that Fletcher had a base hit there. However, Fletcher is instead retired for the first out of the inning. And now Bryant will bat. Runner on first, 1 out. 3-1 pitch to Bryant. That is high and in. That is ball 4. And the Cubs now have a little something going here in the top of the 3rd inning. Baez is coming up with first and second, 1 out. Cubs trying to come back in a 3-2 game. 0-2 pitch to Baez. There's the fastball. That is strike 3 called. Fastball at 93. Shaw now the batter. First and second and 2 out. And Shaw trying to help the Cubs come back into this game. 2-2 pitch to Shaw. That is popped up. That is going to be playable in center field for Kane. And that is against the wall for out number 3. The Cubs get 2 runners but do not score. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning of a 3-2 Brewer lead. Pedro Florimon will lead off for the Brewers in the bottom of the 3rd. 0-1 pitch. That is hit hard out to right field. That is going to clear the wall for another home run. 379 feet out to right field. And that is a 4-2 Brewer lead. Yelich now the batter with nobody out. 1 run already in. Loaiza with a 2-2 pitch to Yelich. That is strike 3 called. Yelich just heads back to the dugout muttering to himself. Morrison now the batter with 1 out. Nobody on base. 2-2 pitch to Morrison. Popped up to center. Almora heads over. He is going to make that catch a little shy of the warning track for out number 2. Navarez will now bat with 2 outs, nobody on. 1 strike pitch to Navarez. Grounder to first, Shaw has it, steps on the bag, and that is out number 3. The Brewers score another run on the solo shot, and now lead this game 4-2. Contreras will lead off for the Cubs here in the top of the 4th inning. He comes up against Peralta. First pitch. Contreras lines it to the shortstop. Florimon has it. That is out number 1. Well hit by Contreras, but right at the infielder. And now Hayward will bat with 1 out and a 2-1 count. Hayward knocks a base hit into left center field. Hayward is rounding first. He is going for extra bases. He is going to slide safely into second base with a double. And the Cubs have a runner on second with 1 out. And Almora is the next batter. Almora with a 1-strike pitch. Here it comes. That's going to be well hit into center field, but Kane, with no shortage of excellent defensive plays to show off, makes a diving catch out in center field to rob Almora of a base hit. And now, in a very aggressive move, Jason Kipnis is going to be sent up to pinch hit in the top of the 4th inning. David Ross, this is the earliest I think I've ever seen him use a pinch hitting. He sends up Kipnis with Hayward on second, 2 outs, top of the 4th inning, trying to cut into this 4-2 Brewer lead. 1-2 pitch to Kipnis. Here it comes. Kipnis hits it over the first baseman's head into right field. Hayward, rounding second, he is going to head home. He is going to slide in safely as Kipnis delivers the RBI single, and the Cubs now trail 4-3. Well, that move certainly worked out for David Ross, and now Ian Happ is going to come up with 2 outs and a runner on first base. 1 run already in, 4-3 Brewer lead. 1-2 pitch to Happ, and that is a strikeout looking. Happ is retired for out number 3. The Cubs do score a run. And now we go to the bottom of the 4th inning of a 4-3 Brewer lead. Casey Sadler will be the new Cub pitcher. He comes in with 12 1/3 innings worked, 14 hits allowed, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts, and a 5.11 ERA. I feel like I should be dialing Sadler to get weather information. But regardless, here's a 1-ball pitch from Sadler to Urias. That is popped up to center field. Almora will find that playable on the warning track for out number 1. Ben Gamble now the batter with 1 out and nobody on base. 1-2 pitch to Gamble. Sadler comes to the plate. That is popped up. The first baseman Shaw has it and puts it away for out number 2. Jace Peterson now playing third base today. He struggled mightily at second base with his defense yesterday. Peterson will bat with 2 outs, nobody on. 1 ball pitch from Sadler. Popped up to center. This one is to left center, but Almora has plenty of time to chase that down, and that is going to be out number 3. Sadler pitches a perfect 4th inning. We go to the top of the 5th of a 4-3 Brewer lead. Fletcher will lead off for the Cubs in the top of the 5th. Cubs need another run to tie this game up. Full count pitch to Fletcher. Here it comes. That's going to be a base hit down the right field line beyond the reach of the first baseman, Morrison. Fletcher is going to be standing up at second with a double. Nice hit right there by Fletcher. 10th double of the season. And now Bryant will come up with the tying run in scoring position in the top of the 5th inning. Peralta with 83 pitches already. 2-2 count on Bryant. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bryant is retired. That is strikeout number 6 for Peralta. And now Baez, the batter, with 1 out, 1 man on. 2-2 pitch to Baez. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Peralta trying to work his way out of this inning. He's now going to face Shaw. Tying run still standing on second base. Now 2 outs. 3-1 pitch to Shaw. Here it comes. That is going to be lined into center field. Kane will have it. That's a routine play for Kane. And that is out number 3. The Cubs get a leadoff double, but they do not capitalize. We go to the bottom of the 5th of a 4-3 Brewer lead. Casey Sadler will be sent out to work his 2nd inning. He will face the Brewers pitcher Peralta and then the top of the Brewer lineup. 1-2 pitch to Peralta. Here it comes. Check swing, strike 3. That is rung up for the first strikeout of the game for Sadler. And now he will face Kane with 1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch to Kane. Grounder to second. Fletcher has it. Throws to Shaw. That is out number 2. Pedro Florimon now the batter. With 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th inning. 1 strike pitch to Florimon. That's going to be a base hit into right field. That is going to be fielded cleanly by Hayward. Got back into the cutoff man in plenty of time. And Florimon stops at first with a single. Yelich now the batter. He is 2 for 1. He is 1 for 2 today with an RBI. I don't know how you go 2 for 1 unless you're buying hamburgers at Arby's. Yelich comes up with 2 outs. Runner on first. First pitch to Yelich, and the runner is going. Contreras throws down to second, and Florimon is safe. Contreras continues to struggle, throwing out base runners on stolen base attempts. Yelich now batting with the runner in scoring position and a 1-2 count. Yelich pops it up to center. Almora coming in. He dives, and he apparently makes the catch for out number 3. That will end the Brewers' half of the 5th inning. We go to the top of the 6th of a 4-3 Brewer lead. Alex Claudio will be the new pitcher for the Brewers. He comes in with 23 1/3 innings thrown, 26 hits allowed, 6 walks, 13 strikeouts, and a 3.47 ERA. He will face Contreras to lead off the Cubs' half of the 6th. Cubs looking for a run to try to tie this game. Need 2 to take the lead. 0-2 pitch to Contreras. Claudio looking for the sign. Comes to the plate. Contreras pops it up. Morrison has it for out number 1 in foul territory. Hayward now the batter. He comes up with 1 out. Top of the 6th inning, nobody on. 2-1 pitch to Hayward. Hayward hits a ground ball to third. The throw goes over to first. Hayward is retired for out number 2. Almora now the batter. With 2 outs, nobody on. 2-1 pitch from Claudio. Almora pops it up to right. The right fielder comes in, and it is playable. Gamble makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs retired in order in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning of a 4-3 Brewer lead. Logan Morrison, with a home run earlier today, comes up against Casey Sadler. Sadler is starting his 3rd inning of work here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitcher spot is due to lead off in the Cubs half of the 7th. First pitch from Sadler. Grounder to first. Shaw has it. Throws to Sadler covering first, and that is out number 1. Navarez now the batter. With 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Navarez. Grounder to shortstop. Baez has it. Throws to first. That is out number 2. Urias now stands in. With 2 outs, nobody on. Sadler. First pitch. Here it comes. Liner right at Fletcher. That is out number 3. Sadler just retired the side on 3 pitches. The Brewers go down in order. We go to the top of the 7th inning of a 4-3 Brewer lead. Tauschman is going to stand in from the left side against the lefty Claudio. He'll be the pinch hitter for the pitcher's spot in the Cubs half of the 7th inning. First pitch from Claudio. Tauschman waiting for it. Grounder to short. The throw goes to first, and that is out number 1. Ian Happ, standing in from the right side against the lefty Claudio, will now bat with 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 pitch to Happ. Here it comes. Grounder to third. The throw goes to first. Happ is retired for out number 2. Claudio now will face Fletcher with 2 outs, nobody on base, top of the 7th inning. 1 ball count. Here it comes. That's going to be a base hit to right. Fletcher knocks it into the gap between first and second. He is standing on first base with a 2-out single. And now Chris Bryant will be the batter. He will be opposed by a new Brewer reliever. It will be Sam Coonrod. Coonrod comes in with 11 1/3 innings thrown, 13 hits, 9 walks, 12 strikeouts, and a 7.94 ERA. Coonrod facing Bryant with 2 outs, runner on first base. Cubs trying to come back. 3-1 pitch from Bryant to Bryant from Coonrod. That is ball 4 low. The runner on first heads to second. Bryant heads down to first, and now Baez is the batter with 2 outs. First and second. Tying run in scoring position. Full count pitch to Baez. Baez swings and misses at a pitch that was up and in. That was ball 4. Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning of a 4-3 Brewer lead. The Cubs are going to bring in Ian Kennedy to pitch in the bottom of the 7th inning. He will face Ben Gamble, the Brewers' number 7 hitter, to lead off the bottom of the 7th. 1 strike pitch from Kennedy. That's going to be a base hit into the gap in left center field. Gamble rounds first, heading for extra bases. He heads to second. He slides in safely with a double to lead off the Brewers' half of the 7th inning. Jace Peterson will now be the batter. Gamble on second, nobody out. Kennedy with a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him to chase one away. And now Holt will be the batter. He's pinch hitting for the pitcher's spot here in the bottom of the 7th. He comes up with 1 out, runner on second. And the first pitch, they're going to walk Holt. They're going to send him down to first and pitch to Lorenzo Cain instead. Cain, the batter against Kennedy, with 1 out, first and second. Brewers trying to add to this 4-3 lead. Full count pitch to Cain now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kennedy gets him to chase a fastball that is up. And now Pedro Florimon will bat with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Florimon is 2 for 3 with a home run today. 0-2 pitch to Florimon. Strike 3 swinging. Well, Kennedy works his way in and out of a jam in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th of a 4-3 Brewer lead. Corey Neville will be the pitcher for the Brewers. He's thrown 10 innings, 10 hits allowed, 4 walks, and 12 strikeouts. He is going to face Shaw, Contreras, and Hayward here in the Cubs half of the 8th. 2-1 pitch. Neville comes to the plate. That's going to be a base hit over the shortstop's head into center field. That is a leadoff hit for Travis Shaw, and now Contreras is the batter with the tying run on first base and nobody out. Full count pitch to Contreras. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was probably a fastball up, but the Cubs liked swinging and missing at ball 4. So now here is Hayward. 1 out. Tying run on first. Hayward trying to help the Cubs get back into this game. 0-2 pitch to Hayward. That is hit high to left field. That is going to be playable. Yelich has it for out number 2. And now there will be a pinch hitter. Cubs manager David Ross is going to send up pinch hitter Danny Santana to bat from the left side against the righty Neville with the tying run on first base in the top of the 8th inning. 2 outs. First pitch to Santana. Here it comes. Santana grounds the ball to second. The throw goes to first, and that is the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning of a 4-3 Brewer lead. Ian Kennedy is going to be brought out to throw his second inning of work. He is going to face Yelich, Morrison, and Navarez here in the Brewers half of the 8th inning. Kennedy with a 2-2 pitch. And Yelich knocks a base hit into left field. The left fielder makes the play on one hop, gets it back into the infield. Happ holds Yelich to a single, and now Zach Britton is going to be brought in. He is going to face the lefty Morrison and the lefty Navarez, apparently, with nobody out and Yelich standing on first. 2-0 pitch from Britton. Here it comes. And that is a high fly ball to the gap in right center field. That is going to be a double as Santana gets the ball back into the infield. Morrison apparently was injured running the bases. He pulled up lame at second base. The trainer comes out and examines him, and he's going to be taken out of the game. So now Ryan Braun is the pinch hitter standing out at first base or second base. Yelich is on third. There are no outs, and Britton is facing Navarez, trying to hold this at a 1-run deficit, getting the Cubs to the top of the 9th inning. Britton with a 3-0 pitch to Navarez, and he misses up and in for ball 4. So now the bases are loaded. Force at any base. Urias is the batter. Britton, with nowhere to put him, has a 3-1 count, and he walks in the run. Yelich heads home. The Brewers now lead 5-3. Britton walked Urias to force in the run, and now Gamble is the batter with nobody out. Bases still loaded. 1-1 pitch. That's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to get into center field for a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw comes back in quickly, and Navarez does not try to score. The Brewers are now up 6-3, and Jace Peterson is the batter, now with the bases loaded and nobody out. 0-2 pitch to Peterson. Ground ball to short. Baez throws home for the first out. The throw goes to first, but it is late, and Peterson gets to first on the fielder's choice. The runner is thrown out at home, prevents the game from getting further out of hand. However, there's 1 out, the bases are still loaded, and Avisail Garcia is the pinch hitter for the Brewers in the pitcher's spot. Britton will face Garcia with 1 out, bases loaded, 1-2 count. Ground ball to short. That gets by Baez. The infield was drawn in, and he could not respond to that play quickly enough. The throw comes home. Contreras puts on the tag, and he is safe. The Brewers have now taken an 8-3 lead as Garcia hit a 2-run RBI single. And now Alzolay will be the new pitcher for the Cubs. He comes in with 1 out. Runners on first and second. Those runners are Britton's responsibility. Alzolay with a 1-strike pitch. Here it comes. Popped up on the infield. Alzolay gives way to the second baseman, Fletcher. The infield fly is in effect, and that is 2 outs now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. We now see Pedro Florimon is coming up with first and second and 2 out, and a 1-2 pitch to Florimon. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Florimon strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning. The Brewers score 4 times and extend their lead out to 8-3. The Cubs are going to send Steven Souza up to pinch hit for the pitcher's spot, leading off in the 9th inning. The Brewers are sending Hader out because apparently he just doesn't get enough work when the Brewers lose a bunch of games. He is going to pitch, protecting the 5-run lead in the top of the 9th inning. Souza waiting for the 2-2 pitch from Hader. Here it comes. Souza swings and misses for strike 3. That ball was down and in, it looked like. And now Happ is the batter, standing in from the right side. The switch hitter Happ against the lefty Hader with a full count pitch. And that is swing and a miss, strike 3 on a pitch that is outside. Hader has got them all guessing. And now Fletcher will be the Cubs' last opportunity with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning to try to get back into this game. 3-1 pitch from Hader. Popped up to right field. That should be the end of the ball game. The right fielder Gamble makes the catch, and that is out number 3. The Cubs' 4-game winning streak is snapped. The Brewers win this game 8-3. They score 8 runs on 10 hits against the Cubs' 3 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. And we see that the player of the game is the Brewers starter Freddie Peralta. Little bit surprising with that. Peralta wins his 2nd game of the season. He went 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Jonathan Loaiza for the Cubs drops to 1-2. He threw 3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts, 2 home runs allowed. And he suffers the loss. A honorable mention for player of the game is definitely going to have to be Logan Morrison with the 2-run home run that gave the Brewers the lead that they did not relinquish in this game. Logan Morrison was injured while running the bases, and Eric Sogard was ejected in the 2nd inning for arguing strikes. Apparently we missed that when it happened. Well, the Cubs dropped back down to 500 at 27-27. The Brewers improved to 22-31. The Cubs finish a 5-5 road trip. Well, check it out next time for the next installment of Replacement Player Baseball.